Hi everyone, it's Chris and Sam, Cool Moose BMX, and we're here to do our video part of the County of Annapolis 2020 COVID Bike Rodeo. We're sorry that we didn't get to see you guys all in person and get to see you go over our obstacle course, but hopefully you'll be able to get your bike and pause the video maybe even along the way and go try some stuff that we're going to show you today. All right. Here we go. I can do this all day, I can do this all night. I can do this all day, I can do this all night.
I could do this all day, I could do this all night, all month, all year, for my whole entire life. Who you know got a home, but seen to live on the road looking like a black.
Welcome everyone. Every year we try to set up a course and do a little bit about obstacle riding, so off-road riding. So if you're riding down the trail and all of a sudden you see something, or if you're riding at skate parks, which are everywhere around the province now, some of the stuff that will help with riding in skate parks. And then we talk about some other things and get you guys to try out the
Number one gear that you wear.
Sam?
The safety gear.
Yeah. So what's your number one point about safety gear?
Your helmet.
Your helmet. So the helmet has to fit just right, have to have the right size. And in BMX, you want to make sure that it comes down over your forehead a bit. And the reason for that is if you happen to fall forward, the top of your helmet will hit onto whatever you're falling on instead of your face, which is really a really nice safety feature. Sam also, you can see he'll ride with a full face helmet sometimes, and that comes around your face to help protect your face in case of a fall. So what else is really good to have for safety equipment, Sam?
Your knee pads.
Knee pads, yeah. So knee pads and shin guards are another good thing to have. A lot of riders, even though you may not think they're wearing gear, they have very slim gear underneath their jeans, and they look tough, but really they have something under there to protect, because sometimes if you ever slip a pedal and it comes around and hits you in the leg, that really hurts. And if you ever fall, 9 times out of 10 you're going to land on your knees. So it's really good to have knee pads on, especially when you're learning the tricks. Now Sam doesn't have them on today, but sometimes when he's working on the ramps and he's learning how to do bigger tricks and trying to learn how to do new tricks on the ramps where he could fall, he wears his elbow pads, which also come down and protect his lower arm here. So that's really good to have. So we always have a saying of gear up and go for it. So if you get your stuff all geared up and you're all protected, then you can go for some tricks.
Number two, gear that you ride.
So we're going to look at Sam's bike and talk a little bit about how different BMX bikes work. So Sam's is an 18-inch bike, so he has 18-inch wheels, and it is a full professional bike. It's a Verd Cadet, and what it has is it's really lightweight. It has a really strong stem, so where your handlebars are held and where your handlebars also connect onto your forks is really strong. It has the proper lightweight cranks. It has a small sprocket set up in here, so there's less chance you're going to hit it on things and obstacles when you're riding. And it also has the proper back rim. Sometimes people will just put a smaller sprocket on front and think that does the trick, but it gears the bike down like a mountain bike in low speed, and you have to pedal harder to get to where you need to be, and that can be dangerous when you're trying to pedal up different obstacles. So it has to have the proper back rim with a small sprocket there. And other than that, it's really not that much to it. A lot of the bikes can be judged by different sizes in the wheels, but also in the top tube, how long they are. And for an adult, you might have a taller handlebar setup, so you'd have a taller bike for a bigger person to ride. Other than that, there's not a whole lot to them. So the bikes can range in size right down to Sam's very first little bike here, which was his little 8-inch bike, fully set up as if the same as his big bike, but only made for a little guy, but he grew, didn't you?
Now the gear you ride on.
Okay, the next thing we're going to talk about is ramps, the stuff that you ride. So I've been building ramps my whole life, so I've worked on learning how the proper transition or slope, curve for safe riding can be. If you just put a board on a tire or on a rock and try to make jumps, they could be unsafe. Make sure that you either have a ramp that's built by somebody who knows what they're doing, or if you go to places like skate parks, they're designed by professionals who know what they're doing and know how to shape it the right way.
Number 3, practice. Time to ride.
Okay, so one of the first things that we get to do when you're learning how to do some biking, and it's kind of fun, is just to learn how to balance. So we're going to get Sam to ride along and not pedal any more than he has to, and try to go as slow as he can. See if he can even come to a stop, and see if you can still stay up without putting your feet down. If you put your feet down, then you're out. Okay, ready? Let's try it. All right, as soon as he comes around, no more pedaling. You got to keep slowing down. See how long you can keep yourself balanced. Now what can you do? Oh, now it's going to get hard. He's got to make another turn. Oh, he's pumping with the bars. Turning the wheel back and forth. Oh, and he's out. All right, so that's something you can try at home and see how long you can go. Because if you get really good at it, you can even do a little trick called foot down.
Game of foot down. I'm gonna beat you, Dad.
Gotta stay over here, kiddo. You win.
Oh no! Look out for the obstacles.
Okay, so one of the next things that you get to do is in obstacle riding is look at if you're riding along and all of a sudden there's something in your way, and you're going to do one of 3 things, right, Sam? So you're going to try to stop if you can. So you want to try to stop the first time?
Yep.
All right, we're going to pretend this stick is our obstacle. You ready to go? All right, go. So he's going to ride along. And he's going to be riding along, doody-doody-doo. And all of a sudden, he sees something in the stop. He's going to stop. Ah, right. He got stopped just in time. All right, so what's the next thing you could do? If you can't stop, say you're coming too fast, could you swerve around it? If there's nothing in the way, you could swerve around it. All right, you're going to show us that? All right. So now if you're riding along on the trail or wherever you're riding, and all of a sudden you come around the turn or you see something coming up, you can try to swerve around it. Woo! Good job. That's where that balance comes in. So now we're going to get really tricky, right? So if you can't swerve around it, you can't stop, and you got to kind of maybe go over it if it isn't too big, what could you do?
You could hop over.
Pull up your front tire, yeah. So can you just come along and maybe just show how you can pull up your front tire and get over the stick, Sam?
Yep.
All right. So basically he's going to squat down like a spring and just pull up on his front bars, just like that. And let the front go over. Now he kind of already jumped to the next step, which is a bunny hop. So maybe you want to try it again, Sam, and just show him how to do just pull up on the front wheel. And then we'll go from there. So he's coming in, he's just going to pull up on the front wheel. There. If you do that, then you have better control when you go over something. So then you can start doing what Samuel just did, which is a bunny hop. So if you do the bunny hop, that's when you start pulling up on your back wheel as soon as your front wheel is up. So you're going to try that, Sam? All right. So this time he's going to try to pull up both wheels and not even touch the stick. Look at that. Yay, good job, bud. So now what we'll do is we'll go to a trail and see how it would be that you can go use this to help you in a trail. Want to do that? Okay. Okay, so now we're going to say that Sam's out on the trail in the woods and we have a stick in the way right down here. It's kind of hard to see. But anyway, we're going to show how you can do this on the trail. So you coming through, Sam? Good job. That kept good control. Okay, so now Sam's going to bunny hop these. So here's our stick and our rock. And he's going to completely bunny hop them so that if he's riding along, and once you guys get more experienced, you can ride along and hop right over something when you find it in the trail.
Popping your front tire onto a curb.
Alright, so now the next part that Sam can show you how to do is how to hop up onto a ledge or on a curb. So if you're riding along and you learn how to do this stuff, then you can go up onto a curb. Go, Sam. See, even though you bang the back wheel, you want to do it again? Hop up nice and clean. Even if you bang the back wheel, it's still going to come. Beautiful.
Pulling over bumps, bunny hopping for distance.
Alright, so another obstacle that you might run into is what we call washboard, where you might have a bunch of bumps all together in a row. It could be some roots from trees or some just bumps in the trail. So Sam's going to teach you how to handle that. Now we talked about lifting the front end and it's kind of the same thing. So Sam, as he comes around, is going to lift his front end as soon as he hits the first one and then let it kind of ride over the top of them. Okay, Sam. Awesome. Now we want to try it with a little faster speed. All right, here he goes. Let's see if he can get his front wheel all the way across the top. Ah, even better. I think now we should challenge him and see if he can do a bunny hop. What do you think? Think he can bunny hop clear it? All right, try it. Gonna get some speed up. Curving up around on the ramps. Here he comes. Are you gonna clear it? Oh, almost. Let's do it one more time. Really high, pedal hard, get speed. Here we go. Yes, awesome.
Popping off an obstacle, jumping up a kicker.
All right, so now we're going to look at basic jumping. So now Samuel's going to jump, and you can think that if you use your bunny hop skills that you learned for pulling up the front end and then pulling up the back end, it can actually help you with jumping. Sometimes if you just go and hit the jump, you don't know what's going to happen. You need to get what they call air awareness so you know how to jump a jump properly. So Sam's going to try the little kicker here and show you how to pull the front end up and then the back end. Going, Sam? Right. Want to see him do it again? See if you can pull it up higher this time. Nice. All right. So normally this is where we would normally get you guys to try your stuff and give each thing a try. I know you may not have a ramp at home, but some of these other obstacles that we hope we showed you, you could. So we're going to talk a little bit more about other stuff that you can ride. So we're going to look at big ramps.
Jumping a box, jump.
All right, so we're going to start out with our ramp riding, our actual BMX riding part of this today from right here in our backyard on Sam's ramps. So then we're going to go to a skate park and we'll show you some of the transitions from there. So Sam, let's show them, put all your skills together for jumping the little jump, and now we're going to jump the big jump. So we're also going to see Sam turn on what we call the quarter pipe, which is down there. And when he turns on the quarter pipe or the roll-in, you have to lean into the turn like a big side turn. So we can watch Sam do that as he comes around, and then he'll do the jump, and then maybe we'll even get him to do a couple tricks.
Beginner tricks, I'm going to try a one-hander.
All right, Sam wants to try his first trick for you today. He's going to do a one-hander before we end the video. Nice one-hander.
Now I'm going to take one foot off.
One footer, nice.
Now I'm going to do a 90 stall.
Beauty.
I'm going to do a carve 180.
So now we're going to talk about 180ing or working your way up to a basic air. So as you see, Samuel's coming in and he's doing a 180 on the front of the ramp. And once you learn how to bunny hop, it's something that you can also do flat. But when you go up a transition, the higher you go, the easier it is. When you make your hop, turn your head and your body towards the way you want to go.
Now let's go ride the bowl.
So if it's your first time riding the bowl, you may want to get someone to help you get your bike down inside, and then you can learn to ride around and ride up on the sides.
This is how I drop in.
You can check that your bike clears the top edge of the coping before trying it.
Time to get out of the bowl. I'm going to jump out.
Nice.
Now I'm gonna do my tricks. One-hander. One footer. 90, and I think I'll drop back in.
Alright, so hopefully if you guys get the right gear and the right bike, you'll be able to start working on some of the stuff and work your way up to tricks. And I just thought, Sam, what a perfect trick for the end of our video. An endo.
Yeah.
We forgot to show you that. Here's one that you can work on. So you jam your foot in the front wheel, just ahead or just behind your forks, right in here. Right, Sam?
Yep.
And Sam's going to demonstrate that one. And this is a little something you can work on at home. You may fall over, but if you've got your safety gear on, you should be fine. All right, you going to try it, Sam?
Yep.
Oh, you didn't quite make it. So the idea is to be able to do the endo without putting your foot down. That's the whole idea about BMX, is trying not to put your foot down. Oh, try it again. Just about. One more try. Yay! Dude, good job. Alright, so with that we're going to end our video. So hope you guys enjoyed it. We're going to end with some clips from Cool Moves shows. And remember, if you guys have all the proper safety gear and you do it right, you can gear up and go for it.
the show. You guys make the biggest, loudest noise that you can. 3 senior riders coming in for what they call the Flip Whip Flip Train.
Remember, be safe, wear your helmet and gear.
Know your limits, start small, and
Have fun.
thanks for watching.